We are unboxing the stuff, and today we're unboxing this, the FeiyuTech Feiyu Pocket 2 stabilized camera. Let's unbox the stuff. And if you like gadgets, you like cool stuff, you like to see it unboxed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video. It helps us grow and we would appreciate that. The side of the box, Feiyu Pocket 2, simply says that, nothing more, nothing less. The back, it's just got the address of the company, it's got your standard barcodes, serial numbers, etc. Made in China, designed by FeiyuTech. And that's pretty much it for this box. I was kind of surprised how small it was. I don't know why. I anticipated that the box would be a little bit bigger, but it's not. I guess it doesn't matter because it's a pretty small device. And it may look familiar. This is the DJI Pocket 2, and it's a very, very similar device. So I'm not doing a side-by-side necessarily, but for anyone who's watching this thinking, that looks familiar, I just wanted to make sure that we pointed out the similarities, we get it, and perhaps we'll do a side-by-side later on just to let you know what we're looking at. Let's open up the box, see what's inside here. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. We've got some QR codes, find more features, one in Chinese there and one in English. We've got the Pocket Quick Start Guide, which is, you know, kind of a mini version of the actual instruction manual. Let's see what we got here. Some QR codes. I feel like scanning those would be hard because you've got so many, you'd have to like cover it. I really appreciate the Internet Explorer icon for the website. I'm not sure how many people are using that anymore. Even Microsoft doesn't use that anymore because they've switched browsers. There we go. Here's the gear we're looking for. Who cares about the QR codes? Who cares about the icons and the logos? We care about this. This is the FeiyuTech Pocket 2 camera, and it looks like a storage case similar to the one that comes with the DJI. So let's go ahead and pull the storage case out first. And there we go. So it's a plastic storage case, again, similar to what we see with the DJI Pocket. It's got kind of a rubber strap that must wrap around the camera like that. It closes with that little nub there. Inside, we've got what looks like a pretty standard micro USB-C cable. Just a very small, simple one. Looks like your classic lanyard there to attach to probably the camera or possibly this little case. And there you go. We'll test the case out in a second, but let's get back to the camera, the stuff that you're probably anxious to actually see here. So here's the FeiyuTech Pocket 2 camera. And it feels, my first impression is, it feels like metal. And it's actually made out of metal. You can feel it's cold metal on the back, which is interesting in comparison to another camera like the DJI, which is made more out of plastic, but it definitely feels solid. And on the side here, we've got that USB-C charging port and possibly a downlink port. I've also read that you can use this as a web camera for your computer, which is kind of cool. So you would connect that using that USB-C port there as well. Micro SD card slot for your storage on the side there. It's nice they don't put the charging plug on the bottom. The DJI camera has the charging plug on the bottom, which makes it more complicated if you're trying to use a tripod, but also keep the camera plugged in at the same time. So we've got what looks like a record button or just some sort of a select button there. We've got the navigation up, down, left, right. This is also a touch screen, so you can use that to navigate the touch screen. The power button on the side there. It looks like possibly some sort of microphone on the side there. The back, again, is all metal, nothing back there. And then the camera itself sits here on the top. As you know, with these gimbals, when they're not turned on, the camera just sort of hangs out, sort of gimbals, sort of rolls around, kind of does its own thing. Now, let's power it on. I don't always do these with the unboxing. Well, before we do that, let's slide it in here, see how this looks. So this kind of goes like this. You want to be careful when putting it in there, I suppose. How exactly does that go in? I don't want to damage it. All right, so I don't know how this goes in. Maybe it goes in like this. There we go. That seems to be a better fit, doesn't it? There we go. And then we can latch it on. You probably would put the lens on the other side, I'm assuming, so that you don't damage the lens, but I put it in there wrong. But that's kind of cool. And so maybe, I don't even know, perhaps you can actually use it like this. I mean, it looks like there's a hole here for the microphone. which is interesting. Does that mean I can use the camera when it's in this case? We'll have to check out the instruction manual and see if that's the case. All right, like I said, without further ado, let's see if we got some battery power in this thing. Yep, it's charged up a little bit. There we go. We'll select our language, and there you go. It's telling me there's no card, but it does work. You can see that the up-down selection works. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So there you go. This is the touch screen. I can go down. You've got setup, face tracking, a lot of the options you would expect on a gimbal camera. And I will say, compared to the gimbals where you put your phone in, these are nice just because everything's enclosed, everything's in one. And you don't have to use your phone. You don't have to bring your phone. Of course you can. You can connect your phone to this, use your phone as the display for it, so you've got a bigger display. There's lots of things you can do with your phone if you connect your phone to it, but you don't have to have a phone to shoot video. You see the gimbal at work there. These things are just so cool. If you've never used one, they really are pretty slick there. But so let's see what else we got. We hit that button to go back. We've got the different modes there. Pan mode, there you go. You've got smooth, you've got running. Again, a lot of the options that you would expect from a camera like this. Nothing really too surprising there. And I'll have time to play around with it more so in a full review. For now, I just wanted to unbox it, so if you're buying one of these or you're curious about this, you would know what you get inside the box. There it is, the FeiyuTech Pocket 2 stabilized camera. If you like this kind of stuff, again, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button, join our channel, comment below. You got questions about this device or something you want to see us unbox. I love ideas. I respond to everything, so pop it below and like this video if you think it's worth it. Again, thanks for your time, and that is the stuff we unboxed today.